Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you back here to Beardstown High School in the 8th Annual Beardstown Tiger Classic. As we get you set for our final matchup of the evening, it's the host school, the Beardstown Tigers, under new head coach Wade Muller, as they'll take on the Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity here in what should be a little bit of a tune-up here for this newly looked Tiger squad. They have got some big graduations over the last year, including the all-area candidate, Isaac Brockschmidt. In any case that Zach Evans wasn't a thing, Isaac Brockschmidt, maybe your player of the year last year. But a new look Beardstown squad, new look head coach, as they'll look to fire things up here in the 2024-25 season. 2 games in the books already, as Brown County dispatched Southeastern 46-29 and West Central defeated Hartsburg-Emden 89-33. You are watching things here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back in a few minutes, we'll get you ready for this one. It's Beardstown versus the Griggsville-Perry JV. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, Jared, the focus tonight here on this new look Tiger squad, they graduate a couple of nice players, including Isaac Brockschmidt, Rylan Allhorn, and Christy Domitian, but a lot of new players here that will step up from some complimentary roles last year. A lot of guards here, including Jordy Conda, Colby and Zach DeSalar, Parker McCoy, Zach Myers, we believe, will step up a little bit in this sophomore role. What do you know about the Tiger squad coming into tonight's contest?
Well, if they come to play like they should, and hopefully not have the same Achilles heel as past teams with the wild shots and the wild turnovers, they should be fine.
A little bit of height coming into this team. The 6'3 junior Ryan Evans, along with the 6'4 senior Tanner Riddell. Also Cleon Jafalo, another 6'4 forward listed on here, and Gladys Kwambanda, a 6'3 senior. So a little bit of height on this squad. The Tigers have had plenty of height, plenty of athleticism here over the past couple of years, and have always just kind of missed that little extra spark to get it all together. A team that still had 22 wins in the regular season last year. every now and then just had a few bugaboos along the way and maybe lost a few games that they shouldn't have. But we will see what this new look squad looks like here under Wade Muller, as they've got a lot of guards, a lot of athletic guards. We'll kind of be excited to see which ones kind of step up to be the alphas here and kind of help lead this squad in the new look season. On the opposite side for Griggsville-Perry, this team didn't play poorly last night against Southeastern. A lot of nice defensive stops, a lot of turnovers they caused. They moved the ball rather well against the Southeastern defense. Didn't hit a lot of shots last night, as sometimes will happen with younger players here on the varsity floor. Talked to Garrett White just a little bit after the game last night, and he says, man, what a great opportunity for these JV kids to step in, get varsity minutes, a little bit of house money they get to play with this week. And the biggest thing, if you're a Tornadoes fan, some of these kids you will see on the varsity floor getting minutes as they get into varsity play. The varsity squad will open the season Friday at Pawnee in a little bit of a Black Friday afternoon matinee. But this Tornadoes squad fell last night 51-26 to Southeastern. It was a pretty close ball game, just about 7 or 8 points at the half. But things got a little out of hand as Southeastern started to knock down some long-range shots. You're watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll step aside here and come back in just a couple of minutes to wrap up this one for you. You're watching pregame coverage of Beardstown and Griggsville-Perry JV live on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. What do you think of when you think of Black Friday? Well, the biggest deals of the year, of course, and it's no different here at Little Jess. We've saved the best deals of the year for our Black Friday sales event. Right now, we're offering an unheard of 13% off our 24 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk and get it for just $39,800. Save $5,500 on a new 24 Jeep Compass Latitude Lux and get it for just $28,500, and save up to $12,000 on a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn. Hurry in, because deals like these only happen once a year and only at Little Jess, serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We remind you we'll be right back here tomorrow night. 3 more games as the tournament continues here. We'll start at 5 o'clock, 6:30, and 8 p.m. We'll be back here on Black Friday with 3 more games to wrap up pool play, and Championship Saturday begins at 11 a.m. with brunch at Beardstown in our 7th place contest. We'll work all the way through the afternoon as the championship game scheduled to tip off at 3:30. On the opposite side of our Central Illinois sports team, the Hull Boys are live from Pittsfield with continued coverage of the Saki Turkey Tournament. Second game should be well underway. You can put one on your tablet, one on your phone, one on your TV, whatever your preferred way is to watch us. We're glad you're tuning in either way here on Central Illinois Sports. Beardstown, the Tigers getting ready to take on the Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity here to wrap up night number 2. We will step aside for a quick break. When we come back, it's the Farm and Home starting lineups. You're watching the Beardstown Tiger Classic here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Absolutely nobody wants to hear that on Christmas morning, but if you're shopping for kids of any age, your local Farm Home Supply can help because we have them on sale. Wide variety of toys, including some of the trendy ones like Care Bears. We're bringing them back for under 13 bucks. Then Pokemon and Pokemon cards, they never go away. We got these under 5 bucks. Then all Hasbro games, board games are 20% off. That's fun for all ages and families. And take your pick from these huge plush animals. They're under 15 bucks. And yes, your local Farm Home Supply does carry Squishmallows. These are under 12 bucks.
Thank you. And now the starting lineup for the Griggsville-Perry JV Tornadoes.
We welcome you back here as we get ready for starting lineups brought to you by the Farm and Home Supply, Snacks, Puddings, Power Tools, and Lawn Chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. Starting for the Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity, the 6'1 sophomore forward, number 10, Hunter Brown. Cajun Austin's a 5'8 sophomore. You'll be a lot of ball handling here tonight, along with Kason Brown, the 5'8 freshman, number 24. Aaron Kerfman starts in a forward role. He's a 5'8 sophomore. And rounding out the starting 5 here tonight is Logan Sidwell, the 6' freshman, wearing number 25. Had a quick moment of silence here for one of the Beardstown staff members who unfortunately left us far too soon on this great earth.
A senior, number 1, Isaiah Thomas.
Senior for the starting lineup here for the Beardstown Tigers, Isaiah Thomas, the 5'9 senior guard, wearing number 1. Zach DeSalar is a 6' senior, wearing number 3.
Senior, number 5,
Jordy Conda, 6' senior forward, wears number 5 for this squad. Very talented forward guard. Along with number 20, the 6'4 senior is Tanner Riddell. And rounding out this starting lineup, the 6'4 sophomore, number 34, Cleon Jafalo. Wade Muller, assisted by Dylan Pallerson, Drake Vermillion, and Trevor Binkley. As we get ready to rock and roll, Garrett White, Keenan Elliott, Matt Hansen on the sidelines for the Tornadoes. Beardstown in their home whites, dressed with orange numbers and letters and a little bit of silver trim. Tornadoes will be in their road maroons with white numbers and letters with gold trim and piping on the sides as we get ready here for our final matchup in night number 2. Brian Shoemaker, Jared French here is your broadcast team tonight. Ty Olson also here for the Hometown Radio's crew for Beardstown, longtime voice of the Tiger faithful. As we get ready to go in this one. So glad you're joining us alongside. Here's a little bit of a mismatch in the middle here as Kason Brown will try to match up here against 6'4 Cleon Jafalo. And Jafalo will get the tip. Quickly, Beardstown gets it into Conda, goes up, misses the shot. Easy up and under on the offensive rebound there for Tanner Riddell, and Beardstown on the board quickly, 2-0. Beardstown notorious for that full court pressure, especially right after the shot make, and we'll see how the Tigers adapt here under Wade Muller's direction with that press. Kason Brown with the basketball, gets trapped now, gets it down, Hunter Brown. Baseline jumper off the front of the rim, his direction no good. Jafalo will come up with the rebound. Quickly down to Jordy Conda. Nice little hezzy move to the Euro side, nothing there. And it'll be a jump ball as Hunter Brown will get tied up with it. Possession will go back to Griggsville-Perry on this one. A little bit of a diamond and one look here from Beardstown. Now they get into trying to get those traps on the corner. Hunter Brown tosses it over. This is Cajun Austin. Gets across it, tries to quickly throw it down to Sidwell. The pressure a little too much, and the basketball will go out of bounds. with the basketball now. This is Isaiah Thomas, works it down into Riddell. Goes up and in. Tanner Riddell, another tough take. He's got all 4 points here. And we'll get a foul against Beardstown on the press. Foul goes against number 3, Zach DeSalar. It'll be his first, team first against Beardstown. They quickly get it down to Cajun Austin. He'll try and get it across the timeline. Austin works to the right side, kicks it back out. Hunter Brown. He finished with 8 points last night, I believe. Sidwell shot short and no good. Riddell comes up with a rebound. Beardstown on the run. Zach DeSalar with it. Working around the perimeter, guarded by Cajun Austin. This is Jordy Conda. Really nice all-around athlete. 3 ball on the way from DeSalar. Misses the mark. It'll go off Hunter Brown and out of bounds back to Beardstown. Kendall Scranton will check in for Griggsville-Perry, the 6-foot freshman forward. Where's number 35 in your program? Conda will trigger here for Beardstown. They'll work the basketball now down around to Conda, trying to find Jafalo in the post, guarded by Scranton. Now they'll get it into the center. He'll spin around, gets tied up, goes up with it, and he'll get a travel call as Aaron Kerfman was able to stumble him up just enough for the turnover. Again, we told you in the pregame, this Griggsville-Perry squad able to create some turnovers here and there, and they'll get a few against this Beardstown Tiger squad one way or the other. They'll turn it over on their own, though, as Jordy Conda goes up with it. Loose ball on the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. Officials say it goes back to the Tornadoes. Officials get a quick whistle here. And I think they had a little bit of confusion on who was trying to inbound there. They'll get it down into Conda, back up to DeSalar. He'll fire a 3 up. In and out of the rim, no good. Scranton comes down with the rebound. Tries to get it to Austin. He gets a handle on it. Here come the Tornadoes on the run. Down to Kason Brown in the corner. Cajun Austin, one-hand pass over to Hunter Brown on the right side. 5:48 left to go here. Beardstown leads 4-0. Now it's a steal. DeSalar. Larceny goes up with a layup. Gets tipped away from the back from Kason Brown. Tigers recover. Jordy Conda's 3, no good. And it'll go out of bounds back to Griggsville-Perry. Beardstown 22-10 last season, 4-4 in the West Central Conference, as they are now a full-fledged member of the West Central Conference for everything except football. And they also remain in the WIVC for football activities. It's a steal. Jafalo gets a hand on it. He goes on the run. Goes in all the way by himself, takes it in. Cleon Jafalo, with a bucket and the steal. And we're going to get a foul against Beardstown. It'll be Jafalo on the foul. It'll be his first. Team second here against Beardstown. But for this Beardstown squad, gave up 54 points a game or 51 points a game, scored 54 as Scranton goes up high with it. His shot no good, and here comes Jordy Conda. Looks down the court to DeSalar. Tries to find a man, stumbles, trips over his own feet, and it'll be Hunter Brown on the turnover. He wants to run. He'll get bumped down. It'll be a foul here against Tanner Riddell on the bump and transition. It'll be Riddell's first, team third. And we'll get down into the bench roster for Beardstown very quickly as number 35, Ethan Heller, the 6'1 senior, checks in as a forward. Really nice football player on this Tigers team. Really nice running back, Jared. And we'll get another blocking foul. This one's going to go against DeSalar. Second against DeSalar, 4 team fouls, and Wade Muller wants to take a timeout. We'll take it too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here in 30 seconds. Beardstown takes the Adams Fiber timeout. For the fastest internet speeds available, up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more about service in your area today. Parker McCoy checks in for Beardstown, the 5'11 junior wearing number 21. During the timeout break, this is Hunter Brown. 3-ball up on the way, misses the mark. It'll go out of bounds and go back to Beardstown. Jordy Conda picks up the dribble, loses it on the pass. It's Hunter Brown on the run. Here come the Tornadoes. Goes in with the left hand, gets kind of undercut, and now he'll be heading to the free throw line, as we believe that will probably be on Jordy Conda. And it will. That'll be the 5th foul of the quarter against Beardstown. Tornadoes will be in the bonus for the remaining 4:33 here, as Hunter Brown will step to the free throw line for Griggsville-Perry. 6-0. Your PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard check-in as Beardstown leads and the Tornadoes get on the board on the free throw. Jafalo will come in. Nope, he won't. He'll just head back to the front of the bench. Brown gets both free throws. It's a 6-2 ball game. Cajun Austin, a little bit of defense here on Isaiah Thomas as they work the ball back out. Now it's back into McCoy. Tries to get a nice little bounce pass in. Really tough bounce pass into Ethan Heller, and Heller will finish. 2 points the hard way for Ethan Heller. Cajun Austin picked up the dribble, had nowhere to go, and drug the foot, trying to find a release valve. It'll be a turnover on the Tornadoes. And Jafala will check back in for Beardstown, and Tanner Rodell will get a breather. Wade Muller appreciating number 20 as he's put in some hard work here in the first 4 minutes. They'll try and get the quick inbound. It's Heller, ball fake, goes up with it again, up off the glass, no good. Loose ball grabbed by Thomas. Second chance opportunity here for the Tigers, and they'll throw it out of bounds as they tried to get it to Jafalo. Beardstown finished second in this tournament last year, losing to West Central. Had a nice appearance at the Williamsville Holiday Tournament where they picked up 3 wins last winter as well. It's a turnover on the Tigers, and checking back in for Griggsville-Perry is Logan Sidwell, the 6-foot freshman, as Aaron Kerfman will head to the bench. Tigers will reach into their bag too as Zach Myers checks in, the 5'11 sophomore guard. He wears number 4. Seeing the change a little bit in culture here with Wade Muller at the helm, just little simple things. You see even the guys not dressed in the JV roster standing up and applauding the players coming in off the bench. Just little changes like that here in Tigerland. And Hunter Brown knocks it down from long range, picks up the foul, and he's going to head to the free throw line. Foul's going to go against number 35, Ethan Heller. It'll be Heller's first as Hunter Brown will head to the free throw line, trying to make it a 4-point play. 3:41 left to go here in the first. Free throws up and good. Knock it down. It's an 8-6 contest. Hunter Brown has all 6 of the points for Griggsville-Perry. This is Heller with it. Kicks it back out. Myers with it. Nice baseline drive. Picks it up in the short corner. Has to get rid of it. Finds Jafalo, and he'll finish up for the easy deuce. 10-6, Tigers with the lead. They rush it down now. Sidwell, bounce pass into Scranton, goes up, gets blocked from behind by Jafalo. The officials will blow the whistle as they say there's contact, and Kendall Scranton will head to the free throw line, shooting 2. They say that's going to go against Zach Myers. So Myers will pick up his first, and Kendall Scranton will head to the free throw line here for Griggsville-Perry. First one's up off the glass and no good. Hey, have you visited the Moose Lodge in Pittsfield? Now's a great time. Check out the Friday meals at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420. Tell them the Big R and Merle sent you. Second one up from Scranton finds the mark. 10-7, here's the Tornadoes showing a little bit of resiliency here in the first opening minutes against this Tiger squad. Heller, ball fake, kicks it back out. This is Jordy Conda. Jumper no good. Jafalo gets the rebound. He'll kick it back out. Myers on the three. Front of the iron, rolls off. Ethan Heller is a tough cat. Goes in and grabs the rebound, and we'll get a jump ball here, and possession will stay with Beardstown. Ethan Heller listed at 6'1". Plays about like he's 6'5" so far in this game. Conda will be the trigger man as they get it back to Heller in the corner, work it around to Myers. Looking for Conda. Instead, they get it into Jafalo in the open post. Spins around, gets bumped, and he'll get the shot up and go to the line for two. Foul will go against Scranton. It'll be his first, team first against the Tornadoes. Jafalo heads to the free throw line. The 6'4" sophomore here. Eyes up the first, and it'll go off the rim and no good. Bowlers Universe is open on the west side of Pittsfield Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays, 11 a.m. to midnight, and Saturdays, 4 p.m. to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, food, fun, friends, the whole 9 yards. You can have it all at Bowlers Universe on the west side of Pittsfield. Jafalo will knock down the second. It's 11-7, is now checking in as Colby DeSalar, the 5'11" sophomore, wears number 2. And Jordy Conda will get a much-earned breather here for Beardstown. Tornadoes will have to get past this full court pressure again. They get it down to Austin on the right side, tries to get past behind the back dribble. Now they get it to Hunter Brown. Stops right in front of the timeline, gets it across to Austin. 2:45 left to go here in the opening period. A little bit of a tough pass. Cason Brown will have to pick it up after he couldn't handle it in the backcourt. It'll be a backcourt violation and a turnover against the Tornadoes. Kick out ball. This is DeSalar. Colby DeSalar. 3 balls no good. Jafalo comes up with the rebound. They'll get it back in. McCoy driving in, goes up with the right hand, gets fouled, and McCoy will head to the free throw line. Scranton will pick up the foul. It'll be his second, team second, as Parker McCoy heads to the free throw line. Substitutions coming here for the Tornadoes as the first free throw is up and no good. With an experienced lineup of brokers, PCRE Real Estate and Auction sells it all, including tillable farmland, hunting and recreational properties, commercial buildings, residential homes, investments, and anything in between. Visit PCRErealestate.com. Check out all the listings online. Both free throws no good. McCoy finds his own rebound, gets it to Heller, tries to throw it into Zach Myers. He loses the basketball. Now Jafalo comes up with it on the dandy dish from Colby DeSalar, and Jafalo will head back to the free throw line. Foul will go against Aaron Kerfman, the 5'8" sophomore. It'll be his first, team number 3, as Jafalo heads back to the free throw line here. 5 points on the 9 for the forward. And the first one is up and good. Makes it a 12-7 contest as Tanner Riddell will get back in. A lot of height here for Beardstown to work with, and if they can get the rotation right, they should always have some big guys on the floor. Second one up and good. And substitutions come in more for Beardstown. It's Jordy Conda and Isaiah Thomas checking back in, as McCoy and Zach Myers will get a seat. 2:16 left to go in the opening frame. Cason Brown finds an opening. He's on the run. Here comes Brown. Tries to toss it over to Sidwell. They'll kick it back out. Cajun Austin 3, just a little bit short, and Jafalo will get the rebound. Stolen away now. It's Hunter Brown. Brown on the run. Gets trapped in there by the Beardstown defense. It'll get knocked out of bounds and stick with the Tornadoes. For some of this Griggsville-Perry squad, we told you, we'll see some of these young guys showing up into the varsity ranks. We'll expect to see Cason Brown with some minutes. Maybe see Hunter Brown with a few minutes here for Griggsville-Perry. A couple of their more talented younger players. As Hunter Brown knocks down another 3. Goodness gracious. Hunter Brown has got 9 of the 10 points for the Tornadoes. Yeah, that's right. Thought I had that backwards. It's a long week here. And we're going to get a foul there as Riddell got caught up and tangled up. The foul will go against Griggsville-Perry. And it looks like it's going to go against Sidwell. Thank you. may have gone against Brown instead, I believe. Looks like it's Kason Brown. So Brown will pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team fourth, and now Jafalo is going to head to the free throw line as Hunter Brown was trying to reach for the ball and tried to use Jafalo as a little bit of leverage. It'll be the fifth foul against the Tornadoes as Beardstown will be in the remaining bonus here for 1:26. We're still in the first period. Jafalo heads back to the free throw line. But for this Tornado squad, Brody Rush and Quentin Booker, two of their younger players, you'll likely see maybe in the starting lineup here for the Tornadoes coming up on Friday as Jafalo knocks down the first one and makes it 14-10. Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give the guys at Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548, locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. That's Pike County Concrete. Jafalo knocks down the second. Glass is open here. Bank is open late in Beardstown. McCoy checks in. Colby DeSalar checks out. Beardstown's got a 5-point advantage and full court pressure. Cajun Austin, one-handed pass down to Kason Brown. Tough to handle. And we'll get a pushing foul here. It'll go against McCoy, and Kason Brown will head to the free throw line for shots. Parker McCoy will pick up his first personal. Kason Brown heads to the free throw line here for Griggsville-Perry. First one up and good, and it's 15-11. Griggsville-Perry's found a way to hang around here in the first quarter. Hunter Brown has knocked down some shots. They've gotten themselves to the free throw line a little bit, and he'll knock down the second. It's 15-12. 1:18 left to go here in the first period. Thomas with the basketball, flying around, gets it to McCoy on the left side. He'll make his way down to the corner to follow up near the post. Jordy Conda will reset here for the Tigers. Thomas will drag the foot as he gets caught up with Kason Brown. There'll be a turnover against Beardstown. The Tornadoes with an opportunity here with 58 seconds left to either tie or cut this down to a 1-point deficit. Cajun Austin got caught up in no man's land, threw it all the way down to the court, and Cleon Jafalo had it, and now there's a 3-ball. Tanner Riddell makes him pay for the turnover. Riddell stretches it back out to a 6-point ball game as he's got 7 points. We've got a foul here. Who's it going to be against? It's going to be against Jordy Conda as we'll head back down to the opposite side here for free throws. It'll be 2 fouls against Conda. And Ethan Heller's going to check back in for Beardstown along with number 2, Colby DeSalar. Aaron Kerpin's at the free throw line with 40 seconds left to go in this one. Griggsville-Perry's gotten themselves to the free throw line here quite a bit. Part of that due to the aggressive defense here of Beardstown. You play a full court pressure, you play hard aggressive defense, you're going to pick up some fouls. For the Tornadoes, thankfully to their defense, they are making free throws and keeping this a ball game. Kerfman eyes up the second. That one will go through the hoop. It's 18-13 with 40 seconds left to go. McCoy with the basketball down to the corner. Isaiah Thomas, 3-ball no good. Fight for the rebound. Tanner Riddell gets caught up with Kason Brown. We'll get a jump ball, and we'll head back Griggsville-Perry's direction. 30 seconds left to go here in the first. Kerfman gets bumped. We play on, and now Hunter Brown gets it across the time stripe. They work it down. Kason Brown, 3-ball in the corner. Off the mark, no good. Fight for the rebound, brought down by Tanner Riddell. Thomas on the run, and he doesn't even take a dribble with it. And it'll be a turnover here against the Tigers. The last 90 seconds of this first period have taken much longer than that. Three ball on the way out of Sidwell's hands. Rolls around, can't find the mark. Cajun Austin tips it back out. Kason Brown, floating three, no good. And that'll wrap up our first quarter of play. It's Beardstown 18, Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity 13. We've got second quarter play-by-play your way coming up in 60 seconds.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Tigers lead 18-13 after one quarter. Jared French has all of your statistics after 8 minutes of play.
First for Griggsville, they were 0 for 3 inside the arc, 2 for 8 outside the arc, and 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Beardstown was 3 for 8 inside the arc, 1 for 7 outside the arc, and 4 for 8 from the free throw line.
Tigers turn it over on their first possession as they try to get it into the hands of Ethan Heller, and it sails out of bounds. Cajun Austin picks it up on the inbounds. He gets a little bump, loses the basketball. Thomas with it, gets it back now to Colby DeSalar. He tries to toss it down into Heller, and he'll finish. Ethan Heller turns the turnover into transition, and it's 20-13. We get over here just a little bit during the quarter break. Wade Muller telling his boys, don't stop playing hard defense. Don't be afraid to foul. Will work itself out in time here. And we'll get a foul here against number 20. That's going to be Tanner Riddell. First foul of the quarter against the Tigers. First of the ball game against Tanner Riddell. Kason Brown with it. Surveys the scene, moves it over to Hunter Brown on the right side. Kerfman up at the high block. Sidwell down low. Cajun Austin gets caught short corner. Low baseline pass into Kason Brown. Three ball can't find the way, and here come the Tigers on the run. It's McCoy with it. Splits through defenders. Nice little toss down to DeSalar, and Colby DeSalar finishes in transition. 22-13 the lead on a nice pass from McCoy. That one's going to go through the hands of Kerfman and head out of bounds, and we've got substitutions on the Beardstown side. Zach Myers checking in along with Cleon Jafalo, and also coming back into the contest is Zach DeSalar. They try to work it down into Heller, gets stolen away. Now Hunter Brown comes up with the turnover for Griggsville-Perry. Hard pass handled well by Hunter Brown. Double teamed way back near the midline. He's got to get rid of it and finds Kason Brown on the opposite side. Austin back to Brown. Looks inside. This is Kerfman at the elbow. He'll get fouled by Jafalo. Jafalo with 2 fouls here early, and now here comes a steal from Myers. Myers, larceny, layup, and 2 points for Zach Myers. And it's 24-13. Garrett White wants the timeout. We'll take the Adams Fiber timeout as well. It's Beardstown 24, Griggsville-Perry 13. We're back with you in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
The Tornadoes take the Adams Fiber timeout. For top-notch local computer sales and service, call Adams Experts at 217-214-3423. Fast, friendly, and affordable. That's your friends at Adams Fiber. Tornadoes take their first time out of the contest. Each team now still with 4 at their disposal when they need them. Tornadoes on the run. Kerfman tries to get it down to Sidwell. Jafalo gets his long, lanky arms on it and will knock it out of bounds. Right back down into Hunter Brown in the inbounds. 3 ball from the corner, misses the mark. DeSalar comes up with it. Nice little transition pass to Jafalo. DeSalar to Jafalo. And Jafalo will make his way back to the free throw line after the 2-shot foul. We'll see who it gets reported on. It's going to be against Hunter Brown. First of the quarter against the Tornadoes. Second foul against Hunter Brown. And Jafalo heads back to the free throw line where he's got 9 points on the evening. First one up. Off the back of the iron, no good, as Scranton comes back in for Griggsville-Perry. Real Net and Twine is located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them in person or call 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. Jafalo's second, no good. Hunter Brown goes up for it, and Myers will get caught with his hand in the cookie jar. It'll be a foul against Zach Myers. Third of the quarter here against Beardstown. Myers will pick up his second. This foul starting to mount up just a little bit here on the Beardstown side. Kerfman, nice bounce pass into Scranton. Scranton goes up, and the long arms of Jafalo able to tip it out of bounds. It'll be a block for the Tigers, and Tornadoes will regain possession here. To Griggsville-Perry's credit, they have actually found a way to get through this press more often than not. Turnovers, of course, have been a part of it for the young squad, but they have not done a poor job of getting through this pressure from Beardstown. Cason Brown's 3 on the inbounds pass, no good. Heller with a look-ahead pass. Nice look up to Colby DeSalar. He'll finish for the long 2. 26-13. Now it's one of those turnovers. Heller kicks it back out. Zach DeSalar, 3 ball, in and out, no good. Heller fighting for the rebound, goes up with it with the right hand and finishes. Offensive rebound and a putback, and Garrett White will take another Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. It's 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Before I started at Dot, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Griggsville-Perry takes the timeout. It's their second. For reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and handles whatever life throws at you, Adams Fiber provides the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more about our good friends at Adams Fiber. Hunter Brown gets caught up in the press. He's on the deck. Now gets it to Cajun Austin. Tornadoes have to get it across the line. He gets tipped up again. Hunter Brown lets it go out of bounds, and the officials say it's going to go back to Beardstown. (28-13) our score. 5:18 left here on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. DeSalar with it, tosses it down into Jafalo. Nice move, up with the right hand, gets his own rebound, goes up with it again, tough take, off the glass, no good. Cajun Austin will grab the loose ball rebound. A little bit too high for Cajun Austin as Hunter Brown throws that one into the stands. It'll be a turnover here against Griggsville-Perry. Substitutions for Beardstown. Riddell will check back in. Heller will get a seat. Three ball on the way. Colby to Salar misses the mark. It'll head about a bounds and go back the way of the Tornadoes. For the Tornadoes, especially on the varsity side, graduated 6 seniors over the course of last year as they throw the way of basketball here, including the likes of Lane and Wyatt Lipkin, an all-area player, along with the sharpshooting Michael Myers and others. It'll be a big hole for this team to fill. As Hunter Brown will pick up the foul, that's going to be his third, team second. Jordy Conda checks back in for Beardstown. But for Griggsville-Perry, Garrett White says, hey, the boys have kind of relished this role of maybe being a little bit overlooked as they come into the new season. Isaiah Thomas jumps in, sneaky play on the inbounds pass. He'll get the bucket. It's 30-13. But you'll see the likes of Garrett Woodward, Flint Kirk, Logan Fensick, and others here for the varsity team as they'll begin play Friday at Pawnee, and you'll see some of these players on the court now for the Tornadoes getting minutes then as well. Tornadoes have won a lot of basketball games over the past couple of years, won the Triopia tournament twice, won the North Green tournament twice. Unfortunately, postseason success was never in the cards as they lost in 4 overtimes last year to Jacksonville Rout in the regional semifinals in the wildest game you'll ever see. Jafalo will head back to the free throw line. It's going to be a foul against Aaron Kerfman. That'll be Kerfman's second. Third against the Tornadoes this quarter as Jafalo heads back to the free throw line. He's got 9 points in the contest, looking to get into double figures. Off the back of the rim and no good. Damon Emmerich is at Great Rivers Bank, and he's ready to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404. That's Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. Second one is good. It's 31-13. Austin grabs the ball. Here he comes for the Tornadoes. Halfway through the second quarter here. And Jafalo will pick up the foul here, and Hunter Brown will head to the free throw line, I believe, as we've got the fouls misinputted here on the scoreboard. Heller will check back into the ball game for Jafalo. I believe that'll be his third. Just the fourth foul, though. Brian Shoemaker, Jared French, your broadcast crew here tonight from Beardstown. It's the final game of night number 2 from the Beardstown Tiger Classic. Toss into the corner, Cajun Austin, baseline drive, goes up with it, partially blocked by Conda. It's flying out of bounds, and it'll go off the hands of Isaiah Thomas. Hunter Brown, spot up 3 off the inbounds play, off the back of the iron, flies high back into the backcourt, and here come the Tigers. Jordy Conda, crossover. 3 ball on the way from Tanner Riddell, no good. It'll sail out of bounds and head back the other way here. This is Austin with it, trying to work through this man-to-man look here for Beardstown. They caught Hunter Brown as on the backdoor sneak. DeSaller never saw him move, and now it's a quick put back in. As Hunter Brown's got 11, it's 31-15. Beardstown with the lead in the basketball. Conda drives in to Salar. Back up to Riddell, top of the key. They work it back around. Nice quick ball movement here from Beardstown. Thomas will fire one up off the glass, no good, and Jason Brown, comes down with the rebound. Austin finds a lane, picks it up at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Hunter Brown. He's got 11 points here. one of the leading scorers in this contest. Kason Brown's three, no good. Conda will grab the rebound, and Scranton will get called for the foul. It'll be Scranton's third foul, fourth of the quarter here against Griggsville-Perry. Both teams in the bonus for the remaining 2:38 here in the first half. Timeout on the floor as Wade Muller wants to talk it over. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Don't go anywhere. We're right back here in 30 seconds.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Beardstown takes the time out. Their second of the contest. Both teams down to 3 here as the cheerleaders get the crowd animated during the timeouts. Great crowd here for Beardstown tonight. A few Griggsville-Perry fans have filed in as the cheerleaders got them going during the timeout. Of course, Griggsville-Perry's Mariska Sherman signed to Division II Quincy University for their cheer and stunt squad as they will begin their first year of competition in stunt beginning in the spring, and Sherman will be there for year number 2. Fighting through here is Ephraim Kayembe, the 6'1 junior who checked in during the timeout break, number 33. He gets the rebound, gets fouled, and he should be heading to the free throw line as Kerfman will pick up the foul for Griggsville-Perry. That'll be the 5th of the quarter against the Tornadoes, as Kayembe will make his way to the free throw line. 2:25 left to go here in the first half. First one up and just a little bit short off the front of the iron. LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808. Trucking for all of your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, a longtime sponsor here of Central Illinois sports. Riddell checks back in. Zach DeSalar back in, and we'll have a free throw violation as Kayembe crossed the center line there, the free throw line, and will be turnover in Griggsville-Perry basketball. Kerfman with the basketball finds Scranton. Scranton, nice little ball fake up off the glass and in. Kendall Scranton for 2. And a nice transition bucket for Griggsville-Perry. A nice little dish from Aaron Kerfman. Tigers right back at it here. Riddell with it, drives in, goes up with the right hand. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line. Foul will go against Hunter Brown, and that is going to be the 4th foul of the contest here against Brown in the first half, and that is not a pleasant sight if you're a Griggsville-Perry fan. First one up on the way for Riddell is good. That makes it 32-17. Thank our friends at Farm and Home Supply. Snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. As we get a jump ball here, and possession will go back to the Tornadoes. McCoy will check back in along with Zach Myers for Beardstown. Isaiah Thomas will get a seat along with Zach DeSalar. Garrett White rolling the dice here a little bit with 2:02 left to go. He'll keep Hunter Brown into the contest with 4 personal fouls. But either way, in these contests where Cajun Austin will lose the basketball, on the run it's Zach DeSalar. Goes up with it, no good. That's Colby, And Brown will grab the rebound. He's triple teamed, has to get rid of it. Finds Kason Brown on the run. Here we go. Splits 2 defenders. Stops top of the key, nowhere to go. Hunter Brown, nice ball fake. Drives into the lane, goes up. Runner with the right hand, and it rolls down and in. Hunter Brown, 13 points of the 19 for the Tornadoes here in the first half. A really nice ball game for him. Riddell stops at the right elbow. Nice shot. It'll roll down and down. It's 34-19. Hunter Brown with 13 points in this contest as that pass gets tipped out of bounds by Zach Myers. We have seen players in the junior varsity uniforms that have put together all tournament performances here. Hunter Brown has had a couple of nice ball game and a half here so far for Griggsville-Perry in this tournament. Galesburg JV came down and won 2 games in this thing last year and had a couple of kids that arguably could have been on all tournament teams. Kason Brown with it, works it back over to Austin. Long 3 ball on the way. That one's short too. And the rebound will be grabbed by Colby DeSalar. He'll quickly push down. This is McCoy with the basketball. Thought about the shot, passes it up Riddell. Right elbow shot again. That one not on the mark. Myers goes up with it. He'll find the offensive basket. Rebound in the bucket, and now it'll sail out of bounds as Colby DeSalar diving for it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Tornadoes, but a nice hustle effort from the sophomore, Colby DeSalar. 45 seconds left to go here in the half. We'll tell you all about it on the Little Jess Halftime Show. Tornadoes have to get it across. It gets tipped away, though. Instead, it's a loose ball still. Hunter Brown with it. Cajun Austin on the run. Here comes GP. Tries to throw it down into Kason Brown. Bounce pass might have got through. Instead, the overhead pass gets tipped and goes out of bounds. 26 seconds left to go here in the first half. Zach DeSalar will check back in for Colby. Hunter Brown will be the trigger man in the far corner. Kerfman works it back up, Kason Brown. 22 seconds left to go. Brown drives in. Runner up with the right hand off the side of the rim, no good. Ethan Heller will grab the rebound. On the run, here come the Tigers. Kason Brown with the steal. 12 seconds left to go. GP back on the attack. Hunter Brown driving in, loses the basketball. Here come the Tigers, 5 seconds, 4. It's a little bit of an early shot from DeSalar. And it's a one-handed throw from Kason Brown that'll fall short, and we've reached the halftime break. Beardstown 36, Griggsville-Perry JV 19 as we've reached the Little Jess Halftime Show. We've reached the halftime break as we will be back here in a couple of minutes from Little Jess Jeep.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. What do you think of when you think of Black Friday? Well, the biggest deals of the year, of course, and it's no different here at Little Jess. We've saved the best deals of the year for our Black Friday sales event. Right now, we're offering an unheard of 13% off our 24 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk and get it for just $39,800. Save $5,500 on a new 24 Jeep Compass Latitude Lux and get it for just $28,500, and save up to $12,000 on a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn. Hurry in, because deals like these only happen once a year and only at Little Jess. Serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
As we reach the Little Jess Motors halftime show, Beardstown 36, the Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity 19. And what's been a back-and-forth contest with a lot of turnovers and a lot of hustle here as the Tigers find themselves up after 2 periods of play. Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Family owned and operated, their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more online at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see the team at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. After 2 quarters of play, Jared French has all of your shooting statistics and scoring after 16 minutes.
First for the Tornadoes. They are led in scoring by Hunter Brown with 13, Carson Brown with 2, Scranton with 3, and Kerfman with 1. The Tornadoes finished the first half 2 of 9 from 2-point land and 2 for 13 from beyond the arc for 15 and 4 for 8 from the free throw line for 50%. Beardstown is led in scoring by Cleon Gefaldo with 10, Tanner Riddell with 10, Ethan Heller with 6, Zach Meyer with 4, Colby DeZoller with 4, and Isaiah Thomas with 2. Beardstown finished the first half 6 of 19 from 2-point land for 31%, but only 1 for 10 from beyond the arc for 10%, and 6 for 16 from the free throw line for 37%.
Beardstown up 36-19 here during the halftime break. We remind you that we'll be back here tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, 6:30, and 8:30. And then we'll be back on Black Friday at the same schedule. Championship Saturday begins here at 11 a.m. for brunch at Beardstown with the games through the morning and the early afternoon, with a championship game scheduled to start at 3:30. We'll have all those games for you, along with the wrap-up of the Saki Turkey Tournament at Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. Jack, John, and Charlie have all the call from there. You can watch both games at the same time. That's the glory of the internet, folks. We'd love to have it. We'll be back after a couple of minutes here. You're watching the Little Jess halftime show from Beardstown. It's the Beardstown Tiger Classic on Central Illinois Sports.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition meets hometown pride.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
We welcome you back here on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show, littlejessmotors.com, or see the guys in person at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Tell the guys that Central Illinois Sports sent you to get your next vehicle. Well, a nice effort here from Beardstown as we've seen a lot of tenacious pressure. They've created a lot of turnovers against this junior varsity squad and really gotten the sophomore forward, Cleon Jafalo, involved. Of course, as Jared told you during the timeout break, leading this team in scoring with 10 points, along with 10 points from Tanner Riddell, the other half of that inside attack. And a lot of feisty play from these guards, including a nice inside play from Ethan Heller. So a lot of pieces coming into place here for Wade Muller's squad. On the opposite side for the Tornadoes, if you're watching this JV squad, you can't really exceptionally be upset. They've really done some nice things here. They've gotten through this press on occasion, and they found some transition buckets and some nice dishes down into Kendall Scranton. Hunter Brown has had a really nice half here. If a few shots can start to fall the Tornadoes' way, they might find themselves in a little bit of a contest here. They'll be on the watch, though, as they've got some guys in foul trouble. Hunter Brown has 4. Kendall Scranton has 3. But fouls have also piled up over on the Beardstown side. That's how basketball goes in the early going. We'll step aside for one more break here on the Little Jess halftime show. When we come back, it's second half action from the Beardstown Tiger Classic on Central Illinois Sports.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the square in Pittsfield.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
The sultry sounds of the Rednecks Cotton Eye Joe welcome us back here to the second half at Beardstown High School. Griggsville-Perry JV will get the basketball to start. It'll be starters both sides here to begin the third quarter, as the Tornadoes will look to inbound and get themselves quickly back into the scoring column. This is Cajun Austin with it, evades a defender, gets it down. Hunter Brown in the corner. That one doesn't find the mark. Cason Brown trying to fight for the rebound. Instead, it goes into Zach DeSalar. He gets it up to Jordy Conda. Conda on the run. Tries to get it to Jafalo. Tipped away, though, as Cason Brown gets in on it. You play Cotton Eye Joe, and suddenly every person within ear's distance becomes a line dancer like it's the 90s country music revolution. Jafalo gets the rebound, goes up on the offense, and he'll get the board and the bucket, and he'll head to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play attempt here, and we'll see who the foul's called on. It's going to be on 35. That's going to be Scranton. For Scranton, that's going to be his 4th personal foul. So Brown and Scranton out there with 4 fouls each as Jafalo heads back to the free throw line. Free throw goes up, rolls around the rim, no good. Hunter Brown comes down with it. Cason Brown with it. Back out to Cajun Austin. Looking around the scene, trying to find Kerfman at the free throw line. Nothing there. They'll walk it back in. 3 guys in the post for Griggsville-Perry. Not one, unfortunately, open. They get it down to Scranton. Nice little dish. Scranton can't finish, though, on the nice dish from Cason Brown. It'll go out of bounds, and the officials concur now to go back to Beardstown. Griggsville-Perry trying to answer with a little bit of their own pressure. Beardstown gets through it now as we've got DeSalar trying to work down to Jafalo. He loses the basketball, and Cason Brown comes up with it. He's double-teamed, triple-teamed, got to get rid of it, trying to dribble through everybody. Look at him go. Gets it to Hunter Brown, who gets across the time stripe, and a nice effort from Cason Brown. Austin fires up a three. That one finds the mark. Misses the mark, excuse me. DeSalar, he'll fire up one of his own. That won't hit either. Jafalo with the offensive rebound, puts it up and back in. Two more for Jafalo. It's 40-19 on a really impressive showing here on the debut of Cleon Jafalo. Cajun Austin, ball fake, goes up with the shot on the baseline. Jafalo comes down with the rebound. Conda quickly up to Riddell. He goes in with it. Easy layup on the transition bucket for Beardstown. It'll be a block here against Isaiah Thomas. He'll pick up his first of the contest, first of the quarter against Beardstown. Heller will check back in for the Tigers. Riddell will get a seat. Austin, left open, nice ball fake. He'll step right inside the arc. That one won't find the mark either. It has been a tough shooting start here to the season for Cajun Austin, and I think he'll get the foul as he gets Heller caught up in transition. Foul will go against Austin. It'll be his first, Tornado's second of the quarter, and stepping to the free throw line will be Ethan Heller. Heller, a nice all-around athlete for this Beardstown athletic program. We saw him do some nice things on the football field. Of course, he's here on the basketball court. Is he a baseball player, Jared? Jared nods yes. Second one up. That one will not hit the mark either, and we've got another free throw line violation. It'll go to Griggsville-Perry. That's two so far here against the Tigers tonight. Tornadoes with full court pressure to get through as they inbound to Kason Brown. Back to Hunter, that tosses it down to court, Aaron Kerfman. Hunter Brown spot up from the top of the key. Misses the mark there. Jordy Conda trying to chase it down. He'll throw it in to save it. Here comes Jafalo with it. 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Kicks it back out to Solar. Steps back behind the arc. No good. Rebound flying in is Heller. He'll get it up. Puts it back in for two. Offensive rebound and a basket for Ethan Heller. Kerfman trying to keep it in play, throws it away. Heller goes up with it. Athletic, acrobatic shot, no good to Kason Brown. Here comes Hunter Brown into Scranton. Scranton will get one too many steps as he couldn't get the dribble established. And it'll go back to Beardstown, but a nice little transition look here for Griggsville-Perry. Garrett White prides his teams on being able to get the rebound, get out in transition, and look for the bucket. This junior varsity team reflects that. And when they do it, they're able to get some success. Jafalo will find Heller as he'll get the quick bucket. Beardstown starting to wear down the Tornadoes here in the third quarter as it's 46-19. Bounce pass to Hunter Brown, a little behind him. It'll sail out of bounds and be another turnover here on the Tornadoes. We don't necessarily keep track of turnovers up here in the broadcast booth. Garrett White jokingly looked up at us as they went to halftime and said, how many turnovers are there? Not knowing the answer, but knowing there were a lot, we just basically said all of them. Jafalo goes up. He'll get the basket and the foul, and he'll head to the free throw line for one here on the third foul of the quarter against GP. Foul is going to go against, I believe that was Aaron Kerfman. Logan Sidwell will check back into the contest for GP. Parker McCoy back in for Beardstown. Jafalo now with 16 points here. Ethan Heller now has also 10 for Beardstown. Jafalo's free throw no good. It's a fight for the loose ball. Heller able to track it down for the Tigers. They'll get another opportunity. McCoy, ball fake, drives in, stops from 8 feet out. Now they get it back into Heller at the block. Spin move against Scranton, goes up with the right hand, no good. Sidwell comes down with it. It's a tie-up, and the jump ball will go back to Beardstown. We thank those of you watching alongside with us tonight here on Central Illinois Sports. Tell a friend, tell a family member. Send a smoke signal, send a fax. We don't care what technology you use. We're just glad you're watching alongside with us tonight, but grab some friends and tell them to tune in. Nice little give and go. Heller to the Salar. He can't find the mark, though, and great GP grabs the rebound. Stolen away now. It's Zach DeSalar on the run. Pulls it back out. Down in the corner. Stolen away now. Hunter Brown. Hunter and Kaysen. Hunter's going to take it all by himself. Goes up against Jafalo. Can't find it. And here comes Zach DeSalar. One-handed pass down to Heller. It's going to go not out of bounds as Heller able to keep it down. Gets it to Parker McCoy. His shot up, no good. And Jafalo comes skying in. Kaysen Brown tries to get out of harm's way there. And Jafalo will pick up the foul. Jafalo and Kaysen Brown, maybe one of the shortest players and the tallest players on the court, interacting with each other. Riddell checks back in for Beardstown along with Kayembe. Here with 3:47 left to go. Also checking in for Beardstown, Wool Dahl. Checking in for the first time tonight. 6'1" senior forward wearing number 24. Wool Dahl. We say that correctly? Okay. Beardstown will step back the pressure a little bit, and Griggsville-Perry will have the chance to operate in a half-court set here. It's a little bit of an extended zone, though, from Beardstown. Kaysen Brown drives in. Leaning shot on the baseline. Nice shot from Kaysen Brown up and over the Beardstown defense. And it's 48-21. Dahl with the basketball. One-handed pass over to McCoy. He'll take a three from the left wing. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. Bodies on the floor. Hunter Brown falling with it. Gets up onto his backside and keeps things going to Sidwell. It'll be a foul on the floor here against Beardstown. Out of bounds for Griggsville-Perry. And the foul is going to go against number 4, Zach Myers. It'll be the third of the quarter against Beardstown. As GP will inbound underneath their basket. They try to get it to Hunter Brown, tipped out of bounds by Riddell, and we'll try it again. But we're so glad you're joining us here on the first week of the high school boys basketball season. We'll be with you all the way through super sectional action at Jacksonville and Springfield, respectively. We'll bring you the entire coverage of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Of course, the big Quincy Shootout coming in January, and several individual basketball games along the way as Riddell with a nice jumper. That's a jump shot that can win you a lot of basketball games as Beardstown puts 50 on the board now. It's 50-21 with 2:42 left to go here in the third. But we will be with you all season long. Tune in on Tuesdays, Fridays, whatever night we can find a basketball game. We'll try and get there for you and keep you entertained as the cold months settle in here in Western Illinois. Damon Emmerich will join us alongside from time to time. Jack, John, and Charlie all across the board as Kaysen Brown knocks one down from long range, covering the Pittsfield Sockies. And we'll give you the rest of the story about Western Illinois through the season. They get it to Riddell. There's that right elbow shot again. That's two nice jump shots there for Tanner Riddell. Riddell now with 16 points. They get it, try to get it into Scranton on the lob. It goes up over his head. Here comes Wool Dahl with it. Dahl, one-handed pass to Riddell. He can't finish, though. A little bit off balance and not in the right direction. And we'll get a foul here against the Tornadoes. Correction, that's going to be against Beardstown. I'm sorry. They're going to whistle that against Ephraim Kayembe. Junior picks up his first foul. It'll be the fourth of the quarter here against Beardstown. More substitutions coming in here for Beardstown. Checking in number 44, Gladys Kwambanda, 6'3" senior forward. As Tanner Riddell will get a little bit of a seat. Wade Muller told us he'd go deep into the bench tonight with this opportunity against the junior varsity squad, and I think you're just going to see him go deep into the bench one way or the other. Hunter Brown, nice take, gets through to the defender, gets some separation and puts it in for two more. 52-26 as Hunter Brown now has 15 for Griggsville-Perry. Cajun Austin, a little trip there up there for DeSalar. He'll get called for the backcourt violation. But I think they're going to give it back now as they say that might have been the incorrect call as the ball was tipped. They'll give it back to Beardstown here with 1:18 left to go in the third. Kwambanda, the shot right inside the arc. Gladys Kwambanda, what a shot. And the Beardstown fans, especially on our side, are up and at it for him. Steal away now. Here comes Colby DeSalar on the run. Splits two defenders, goes up with the right hand, can't finish. Kwambanda up with it again. He knocks it down for another two, and the Beardstown fans loving what they see out of Gladys Kwambanda, the 6'3" senior. Kason Brown stops the elbow. Nice dish down into Scranton. Kendall Scranton, the recipient of some really nice passes here tonight. Scranton with 5 points on the board on a nice dish from Kason Brown. Cross-court pass. This is Woldall. 3-ball from the right wing. Won't find the mark. Rebound comes down into the hands of Kayembe. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up, and now he'll find that basket. Ephraim Kayembe with 2 points for Beardstown. It's 58-28 as we reach the end of the third. Brown with the basketball. Nice spin move from Cajun Austin. Down into Hunter Brown. 3-ball from the left corner off the side of the iron. No good. And we'll reach the end of the third quarter as Kason Brown stole it away and got it up, but no avail. It's 58-28. Beardstown with the lead after 3 quarters. We've got play-by-play in the fourth coming up here in 60 seconds.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Beardstown has a 30-point advantage as we'll go to a running clock here at the fourth. They lead 58-28. Jared French has all of your shooting statistics from the third frame.
In that third quarter, the Tornadoes were 4 for 15 from two-point land, 3 for 17 outside the arc, and 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Beardstown was 7 for 14 from two-point land, 0 for 3 from beyond the arc, and 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
Tornadoes throw it away on their first possession here of the quarter. Shot missed by DeSalar. Kayembe comes up with it, and they were going to get a travel violation as he was wiggling around on the ground just a little more than the officials would have liked. As we're in a running clock situation here, we remind you clock only stops in the effort of a player fouling out, a timeout called on the floor, or a player injury or other stoppage deemed necessary by the officials. Sidwell with the basketball, kicks it back out to Cajun Austin. Hunter Brown with it. Long 3-ball, no good. Rebound comes down to the hands of Colby DeSalar. This is Kayembe with it. Nice ball fake up at the right hand and good. Ephraim Kayembe finds it for 2 on a nice little ball fake. And the Beardstown fans enjoying some of the second string in here, getting some points tonight. This is Sidwell for Griggsville, no good. Hunter Brown fighting for the loose ball. He's been playing with 4 fouls for quite a while and been able to stay on the court here in the second half. The officials will reset here. Wade Muller wants a timeout to talk things over real quick. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take the Adams Fiber timeout and come right back here.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Beardstown takes the Adams Fiber timeout for top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. Give them a call, 217-214-3423. As Cajun Austin shot off the mark and goes out of bounds back to the Tornadoes. It'll be a box set here for the Tornadoes as Kason Brown, the inbound man. Ball fake back out to Sidwell. They'll work it around. Hunter Brown thought about the shot. This is Kason Brown. They'll leave him wide open. He'll fire it up and makes him pay for it. Kason Brown with 3 points on the board. It's 60-31 here for Kason Brown. He's got 10 points. The leaders on this Tornado squad have not failed to put points on the board here in 2 contests. It's a steal for Hunter Brown. He's on the run. Woldall chasing behind him, goes up with the left hand, steal in the layup for Hunter Brown. And it's 60-33. Hunter Brown now with 17 points. Dahl with it, caught at the short corner. Helped to pull out, and Beardstown will reset here. Colby DeSalar, shot no good. Hunter Brown with the rebound. Cajun Austin on the run here for the Tornadoes. Ryan Evans has checked in, the 6'3 junior forward during the timeout break. He wears number 42. Also likely a candidate for the all-tournament hair team. Dahl, 3-ball on the way. Caught in the iron, no good. Tornadoes come down with the rebound. It's Scranton with it. Cajun Austin fires one up from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Colby DeSalar with the rebound. And now that's Woldall coming up with the points too for Beardstown. They'll return tomorrow night, and they'll be in the 8 o'clock contest against Southeastern. Griggsville-Perry has one more game left in this pool. It'll be against Brown County as Cajun Austin knocks one down. 2 points for Cajun Austin as he finally finds the mark there. It's been a tough sled so far here for Cajun Austin. The young guard able to finally knock down a shot. He's taken a few, just hasn't been able to get there yet. Dahl comes up, runner with the right hand, no good. Hunter Brown gets it tipped away by Kayembe. Dahl fires up another one from the corner. That one no good. Kason Brown with it, runs into Colby DeSalar. DeSalar shot, rolls around, touches every part of the rim it can, and goes down. Colby DeSalar has 6 points on the night for Beardstown. Hunter Brown goes up against Kwambanda. Gladys Kwambanda will pick up the foul here for the Tigers. First of the quarter against Beardstown, first against Kwambanda in the contest, and Hunter Brown steps back to the free throw line. 17 points on the night to help lead this Griggsville-Perry squad as the clock continues to tick away here in the fourth. Knocks down the first one at 64-36. Checking in for the Tornadoes, it's Aaron Kerfman, along with number 42, the 6'3 freshman Josh Still, and number 2, the 5'10 sophomore Austin Fugate. He wears number 2. Shot is up and good, and it's 64-37. Kayembe left open at the right elbow, shot no good. Kwambanda with the offensive rebound, battling around with Aaron Kerfman, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. Foul will go against Kerfman. That's going to be his 5th foul. He'll be exited from the contest here. And Scranton will check back in for Aaron Kerfman as he gets a seat. A tough effort for tonight for Aaron Kerfman as he's had to battle against a lot of athleticism and height in the post as they get it to Kwambanda on the little fake and backdoor cut, and he'll get 2 more. Scranton right elbow, turnaround quick shot, no good. And Zach DeSalar comes up with another board here as we've got 2 minutes left to go in the contest. We'll wrap this one up here with the Logan Agri Service post-game show. Get our player of the game nominated for you. And we'll get you prepped for Wednesday night here at Beardstown. It is Thanksgiving week, and we are so thankful to have high school basketball back on the air with you here on Central Illinois Sports. We hope you have a wonderful week and celebrating with your family. Scranton's 3-ball. A little bit off on that one. Not his accustomed shot, we would probably say. Dahl with the basketball, dribbling around, guarded by Hunter Brown, and they say that'll be a ball-carrying violation back to the Tornadoes. Well, with the start of a new basketball season comes a lot of turnovers, and we have seen a plenty here in 2 nights of basketball. This is Still, turns around from the right block, shot no good. Kwambanda with the rebound, 46 seconds left to go. Long range shot out of the hands of Ryan Evans, no good. Rebound gets picked up. Kayembe can't finish. 30 seconds left to go. Hunter Brown on the run for GP. Bounce pass into Still, stolen away from Dahl. Here come the Beardstown Tigers left on the run. Wool Dahl goes in with the right hand. He will finish on the bucket after the turnover, 68-37. They push down for the Tornadoes. Austin Fugate gets into the scoring column now. On the quick bucket for GP, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and the Tigers will let this one run out as they'll open up the season with a win. It's Beardstown 68, Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity 39. Tigers pick up a win to start the season as we've reached the Logan Agri Service post-game show. We'll get the final numbers on this one for you here in just a couple of minutes. You're watching the Beardstown Tiger Classic on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome you back here to the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Logan Ag, with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris across the river in Missouri. Give Ed and his team a call, 217-833-2375 for Logan Agri-Service. Beardstown picks up their first win of the season on opening night, 68-39 over the Griggsville-Perry Junior Varsity. Jared French has all of your final numbers from tonight's action.
First for Griggsville, they finished the game 4 for 20 from 2-point land for 20%, 3 for 21 from beyond the arc for 14, and 6 for 10 from the free throw line for 60. They were led in scoring by Hunter Brown with 19, Cason Brown with 10, Scranton with 5, Austin with 2, and Fugit with 2. Beardstown finished the game 16 for 42 from 2-point land and was 1 for 16 for practically 0%. They were 7 for 20 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Jafalda with 16, Riddle with 16, Heller with 10, Gwambanda had 6, Colby Dezoller had 6, Zach Meyer, Ephraim Kayembe, and Will Dahl had 4, and Isaiah Thomas had 2.
Time to name our Edward Jones, financial advisor Derek Harris. Player of the game tonight, Cleon Jafalo came out on a heck of a debut here tonight. Leading scorer for Beardstown, a real nice presence in the post for the sophomore. We'll see how he does against more stiff competition later on in this week, but for an opening night debut for the sophomore, a really nice showing here, and a nice showing overall for this Beardstown team, who looks to make some waves here in this season and really reestablish themselves in the 2A ranks in our area. We will be back here tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, as Rushville Industry and Mendon Unity play in a really pivotal battle in this Orange Pool. 2 more games coming up after that at 6:30 and 8 p.m. And, of course, we remind you, Jack, John, and Charlie will be live from Pittsfield at Voschel for the Saki Turkey Tournament at 6 and 7:30. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my good friend Jared French, I'm Brian Shoemaker. Thanks to my lovely wife, Diane, for helping us out as well, and all the cast and crew here at Beardstown who do such a nice job with this tournament. We're so glad to bring it to you. That wraps up night 2 at the Beardstown Tiger Classic. Come see us tomorrow. We'll be right back here at 4:45 on Central Illinois Sports. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.